Friendships normally break up over the podcast because there's always somebody that think they bigger than the group. Y'all know, man, couldn't have y'all. Not only do you got poor management, you got bad money management as well. I like to go ahead and deliver the bad news first. When somebody give you the option, if you want the good news or the bad news first, just take the bad news, because the good news is never that good to cover up the bad news. Hey Tim's, it's me, the Tempress. Welcome back to another episode of the Tempress Show. Well, I'm checking the temperature on life, moods, mess, and temptation. First off, I want to start by saying I hope I'm not fucking up any of my brand deals, because white folks are starting to trigger me. Like, I'm starting to get triggered. Y'all already know we finna get ready to talk about. I like to go ahead and deliver the bad news first. When somebody give you the option, if you want the good news or the bad news first, just take the bad news, because the good news is never that good to cover up the bad news. Tell me the bad news, and then I'll figure out if the good news is good enough to cheer me up. Starting with the hot topics, we have to talk about Nolan Wells. Gotta say his name, y'all, because rest in peace to that young gentleman okay. We ain't even got over Carmelo's situation yet. And this is exactly what I mean about, y'all seen that uproar that everybody had over that black boy killing that white boy in self-defense. Everybody on the internet, oh, he should get this, he should get that, he should get this. When the white peoples kill us, it ain't that much of a big deal, because, oh, that's just another black boy gone. Nolan Wells went missing on July the 4th. Now, let me tell y'all the details that I gathered from this story or whatever, because, baby, they had a press conference the other day. Ben Crump was there, Rev.Al Shopner, and Rev.Al Shopner was just saying, like, we would hate to point this at racism, but we also cannot point this at racism, because he was the only black boy there. He was the only one that went missing. He was the only one that got killed. Now, if it was a white boy and a black boy made it back, then it'll be a different story. We probably wouldn't get the NAACP and everybody involved. But we seen how y'all just did Carmelo. We have no other choice but to want to bring racism in him, because he didn't make it back home safe to his family. Then y'all had his phone. Then y'all went on a private island where you can only travel there by boat. And I'm assuming ain't no service there. And then this is another thing that was bothering me. Y'all talking about, oh, he had went away with a girl. The law is we come together, we leave together. I don't give a fuck if your nigga in the club. I ain't gonna lie, I did that one time back in college, and my friend was very much mad at me, but that nigga came and snatched me out of the club. But that's different, okay? I still made it home safe. So he went missing on the 4th, y'all, and they ended up coming back or whatever without Nola, but they didn't tell nobody until like 11 o'clock, because the first thing they did was went home and told their parents, because they had to lawyer up and stuff like that. But Nolan's parents wasn't able to get access to a boat that night, so early that morning they went over to the private island to look for their child, and they did not find it. Now, mind you, they scraped that whole island up and down, and then while on the 6th, they said, oh, his body just ran up on shore. So was he on the way back with y'all and y'all dumped him overboard? No, y'all did this, and then somebody went to go place the body after they reported him going missing. Like, I just feel like all this is a setup, and people acting like they do not see it for what it is. I don't know. I don't trust white folks, y'all, for real. It's like, yes, okay. All white people are not the same. All white people are not the same. It's some white people on TikTok that I follow, y'all, and when I tell you, these are pro-black white folks. Like, they get on there and they be spending all type of history and stuff. Then the girl that he was supposedly with, the girl said he ended up going back with his friends. So that would take me to the next point. Like, did y'all dump him overboard and his body didn't end up getting flushed against shore? But see, shout out to Tyler Perry because he's paying for the funeral, but also shout out to Colin Kaepernick because he's doing an independent autopsy. We need to know exactly what happened, because they could tell how long a body was in the water if they did dump him. But the body was never in the water, and then y'all did something to that boy, put him on, in the basement or something, and then brought him back when y'all reported that he was missing. All of this is gonna come up. I'm gonna move on, because and this don't have nothing to do with Nolan, because he obviously had a lot of black friends. But I did make a video a few days ago. It was just saying like how I hate how black people, when they get money, they want to move to these white communities trying to get white acceptance. Now, I had to end a friendship. Y'all know, man, couldn't have bitch out, but I had to end a friendship because they all of a sudden like, okay, we're all successful in our own way or whatever. So whatever their definition of success is, it obviously I didn't meet the fucking requirements. They were just like, oh, bitch, you ain't shit. You work at a warehouse. You stay in an apartment. You driving a Nissan. Mind you, my shit is paid off. But anyway, they were just coming for my little life. And mind you, they moved out here to this white community. And these are the same people on Facebook every other month talking about, oh, they bullying my child at school and all the other stuff. The money don't erase racism. You are still a nigga at the end of the day. You're a black person. And all you is really a nigga with money. Yeah. So I was getting a whole bunch of little backlash and stuff from the white folks. You know how that go. I don't care about that. I don't care because that's what I'm saying. I hope I ain't fucking up my brand deals. I'm getting irritated. It just, I don't know. We just try to get along in the world and things keep happening to us. And no one wants to talk about it. So there's this lady on TikTok, y'all. And she has 3 kids already and she got one on the way. Now she's sitting in the car crying because she had to apply for a program to help pay her light bill. Mind you, she got 3 kids and one on the way and no nigga. And she's sitting in the car crying about, her circumstances or whatever. But all I hear is how she blaming God. Why do God keep putting me in this type of situation? This is and that. Well, let me tell y'all something. I don't like when y'all start blaming God for y'all decisions. Okay? Because I don't like when people be like, oh, kids are a blessing. Now, if you was praying for a child and you was having infertility issues and stuff, that's different. That child is a blessing for you because you wanted the child. A lot of people that got kids don't want their kids. It's either they can't afford to get rid of it or they got this whole religious aspect of, oh, it's a sin. It's a sin. First of all, it was a sin for you to pop your legs open and fuck that man raw, and that ain't even your husband. Premarital sex is a sin. Kids are a direct result of you fucking. Y'all have to stop blaming God for y'all decisions. You have poor pussy management. You will literally put a man before your kids. That's why you out here having to apply for the damn program to help pay your power bill, which lets me know what you got 3 kids and one on the way. You can't afford to feed these kids. Even if you're on food stamps, then y'all want to be selfish when y'all get the food stamps. Y'all really just want these kids for the benefits. Y'all want that tax break. Y'all like them high income taxes that come back to y'all every year. And y'all love being on government assistance. Now, when I was in college, I'm not judging people on food stamps because I think it's a great way to help a person get a level up in life. But the way y'all abuse it is what's unnecessary. Y'all get these food stamps knowing you got 3 or 4 kids. So now you get like 7, 8, probably $900 in food stamps. And y'all go buy some fucking crab legs. When I was younger, bitch, I don't think I had crab legs until I was like a teenager or basically when I was able to afford them my damn self. Not only do you got poor pussy management, you got bad money management as well. So I don't feel bad for that lady at all because you literally fucking a nigga that ain't your nigga. Even if that man was your man, and he end up leaving you, that's still an embarrassment. Y'all gotta stop having these kids trying to keep a nigga around because if you see it ain't happen the first time, what the fuck makes you think it's gonna happen the second time or the third time or the fourth? Y'all just having kids back to back because y'all slow. Moving on, cold cases. Y'all know cold cases are topics that are still relevant, things that we look over on the internet. Just my personal opinion about a lot of things too. Because I want to start with how I love 85 South. I listen to 85 South podcast and I also listen to Poor Minds. Y'all know Lex and Drill, my bitches, but they are assigned to 85 South. When I'm listening to them, DC is still a student. Like DC and Fly, when they're having conversations and stuff, he just listens to everything that Carlos says. He don't argue with him. He don't be like, oh nah, that ain't what you don't know the fuck you talking about, OG. He be like, man, word. Like, I didn't even look at it like that. DC is so respectful. For him to play so much, you would think. And for him to come from the streets the way he do, like, he's just funny. But he's still a student at the end of the day. And I just love how he respect Carlos and Chico now. Chico stay in North Carolina, I think, or whatever. So he don't necessarily be on the podcast as much. But when he come down, he's funny, entertaining, of course. But I love me some Carlos Miller, y'all. Like, oh, I love me some Carlos Miller. He is so fine. He fine and he funny. He the type nigga that left me out my goddamn drawers. Like, oh boy, you so funny. He got a lot of wisdom. Y'all know he from Mississippi. Even though the nigga been in Atlanta for about 35, 40 years. So shit, he from Atlanta too. And I was just thinking the other day, like, once I get signed to whoever want to come pick me up because I need a big break, bitch. I do. But y'all see how like Lex and Drea on tour right now, and I love about their podcast because they talk about it a lot. Is that friendships normally break up over the podcast because there's always somebody that think they bigger than the group, and it just never works out. And they were just saying like how they both have the same mindset, like this is what I want for me and you. But I just be thinking like once I start going on tour for real, it's just gonna be me on that stage. I'm gonna have to bring me some people with me for real, y'all. And I now that I'm thinking about it, I do be wanting Bunny to do the podcast with me, but Bunny not consistent, and I'm barely consistent. So it's like we be on different pages. Bunny got his own life. We really don't be up on each other like people think. People think me and Bunny do everything together. If I ever was to go on tour, y'all gonna have to see Bunny too. So I'm gonna have to bring somebody on the stage for me. And see, God probably just keep putting me in position to do these type of things independently because you just never know. Okay, so Castanet revealed who all got accepted in Streamer University. I was watching his stream the other day, and he was saying like he probably gonna keep Streamer University going every year or whatever. So if you didn't get accepted this year, just apply again next year or apply the year after that or whatever. But you gotta be on your shit. I don't consider myself a streamer, so that's why I didn't apply. Cause I know Bunny was like, "Hey, you gonna apply?" I'm like, he gonna overlook my little application because I ain't got no damn followers. Ain't nobody watching me for real. And then when I go on live, y'all be watching me from the For You page. I know what you bitches be doing. Yeah, watch me from the For You page because you don't want me to know that I know. Damn. You don't want me to know that you're watching me. But it's okay. Like, who gives a fuck? I really don't even be paying attention to all my viewers. Unless you a bitch that I don't fuck with. Sometimes I do be looking for hoes and fake pages and shit so I can block y'all. But then y'all create another fake page, so they don't matter. Funny Mike, DDG, and Rakai did not get accepted. And y'all, it's so funny because they been going stupid. They been saying all type of shit. Why the fuck Funny Mike will put out a diss track against Streamer University? And then Castanet called him and was like, Mike, why is there a diss track with a video and everything? And then look, Mike's so funny, y'all. Y'all know his nephew that be with him, Bad Kid Jay. He just be going with everything. I like how they do that little dance or whatever. Suburb Baby. Oh my God, these niggas know they entertaining for real. But I think Kai gonna go ahead and bring Rakai and Funny Mike now because Streamer University would not be what it is for real without Funny Mike. Like, I know Kai built this shit or whatever, but y'all cannot deny that Funny Mike did not run Stream University last year. He just say any fucking thing that come to his mind. They finna make me download Twitch for real, but I don't believe in giving to the rich. You gotta start with the poor first. But yeah, Stream University gonna be lit this year, y'all, because I think Kai gonna bring DDG them in like later on. Or they gonna be doing like how Rakai been doing. Rakai be crashing events. He don't give a fuck. Even if it's security put him out and stuff like that, it still get him great content. And then puts him in the vicinity of being around them. So I think that's exactly what Funny Mike them gonna do. Cause if they not still carrying it, all the people that got accepted, they not carrying it. They not even talking about it. They just happy they got accepted. And Wardrobe, let me talk about Wardrobe. Wardrobe is so funny, y'all. First of all, he too goddamn grown because he ain't even 18 yet. First of all, we met Wardrobe last year with Saucy Santana. We was calling him Junior Cheeseburger because we thought he was like a Saucy Santana Junior or whatever. But yeah, Wardrobe is funny. So he's gonna carry Streamer University this year. And then if Mike don't come back, Mike Thomason, he wanna be a super senior. He said, Kai, why you ain't bring me back as Illuminati? Kai said, alumni Mike. Speaking of Saucy Santana, though, I do want to say that I just think Saucy is really entertaining. Now, I don't really be in his... Well, yeah, I do. I watch his lives. I do. He's just funny to me because why the fuck I caught the other day? Y'all know how he been saying like, yeah, I used to go fishing when I was a little girl. You gotta be quiet on the creek. So everybody been saying you gotta be quiet on the creek. He hates when he trends for real, y'all. But how the fuck you gonna get mad at some shit that you do for us? Y'all remember like it was a couple years ago. It was around Thanksgiving, and they was sending him gifts and stuff. But they had kept putting the turkey on his head, and he was like, "Stop putting that shit on my motherfucking head! Y'all know I don't like that." He crazy, y'all. I'll talk about Saucy all day too. I love Saucy. Like he remind me so much of Bundy. Well, Bundy remind me of him. Who older? I think Bundy older than him. So yeah, he remind me so much of Bundy. And I used to always tell Bunny, like, Bunny, you're Saucy and I'm Carisha. And so he told me, son, I don't want to be no motherfucking Saucy. So a couple of weeks ago, y'all, he gonna come in my room talking about Saucy Santana just did a interview with Cam Newton. You want to watch it? I'm like, you don't even watch interviews. Like, Bundy don't be on this shit like how I be on it. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm like, I ain't even watched it yet. But they got so much in common, y'all. Like, they're both Libras. The way they think, the way they grew up, like their difficulty dealing with their sexualities and stuff. Like, I ain't gonna tell y'all too much of my friend business, but he just remind me of Saucy Santana. Saucy Santana remind me of him. I don't know. They both funny as hell. Tip check lesson. I cannot stand when a nigga can't move on. Or maybe this is just my fault, y'all. I hate that I even entertain this guy. Like, I really do. Because every chance he gets, or, and I blocked him one time before, but I had unblocked him or whatever. And y'all, he just so fucking annoying to me. He ugly. Oh, don't judge me, y'all, okay? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I like me a little ugly nigga, because they be treating you right. And to say that he did treat me right in the beginning, like he was very attentive, he was romantic, like he really was trying to get my attention or whatever. But it's just like afterwards, like what they call it, that PNC. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I just came to a realization, like I can't even say it, a realization. Yeah, that I don't like him like that. Like, first of all, he did too much to get me. And I think I only entertained him because he did so fucking much. I'm trying to be nice to him or whatever, but then he be sending me emojis with the eyes. What the fuck do you want? And then when I see him, y'all, I be talking to him like, bro, I really don't like when you text me, you don't be talking about shit. And then when he talked to me, and I don't know. Ugh! I don't like him, y'all. I don't like him. Like, I think he's slow. Mind you, I ain't fucked with a nigga in over a year. Do y'all ever get so mad, or like when you're arguing with somebody and they just saying dumbass shit and you want to smack the fuck out of them? All right, y'all. So let's move on because this topic kind of relates into the next one. Tippy Moaning moment. I just want to thank God for my patience now. Like, I remember a few years ago, I was literally begging God, please send me some patience. Please send me some patience. And I don't want it in the form of a baby or a nigga. I don't want to learn patience through having a baby, which is exactly why I don't have no kids. And I definitely didn't want to learn no patience through a nigga, which is exactly why I ain't got no man. The way these niggas and these kids be running y'all through the ringer, I don't want to deal with that shit. But I still needed to get my lesson. And y'all, he has taught me so many lessons through tough friendships. I've had a lot of tough friendships over the years. Things like, these bitches fake. I don't have to go into context of that. Everybody fucking fake, bitch. And I ain't just talking about hoes. I've been meeting in my adult years. Bitches from elementary, high school, college. Everybody fucking bitches I grew up with. I hate. Oh, I'm showing how I be acting, y'all. I get so irritated with people so fast. Moving on. Temptation. Hey y'all, it's the editing temp. Don't look at me. But yeah, for my temptation moment this week, y'all, it don't really have nothing to do with me. But when the shit was happening to me, I instantly started thinking like niggas are just disgusting. Like, because a nigga will be overly going. So me and Bunny had went out last week or whatever, y'all, and this girl was hitting on me. Don't be alarmed, bitches hit on me all the time. So yeah, but the way she was like flirting or whatever, it's like she was talking with her tongue, like she was like, yeah, like, So I'm like, Bunny, is this girl flirt with me? Bunny like, yeah, like she trying to get with you. I'm like, she look young as fuck. So I had asked her, I was like, girl, how old are you? And she was like, I'm 18. Skirt! Stop the boat, stop the motion or whatever. Now, imagine I wasn't going to talk to her either way, even if she was my age or not. But 18, and I instantly told, but I'm like, Bunny, see, a nigga will be overly going. He'll definitely want to get with her. Like, I was like, girl, I am grown. Like, I'm in my 30s. And she was like, so? I'm like, it ain't no so. It ain't no so. You just left your mom. You probably still at your mama house. You just got out of high school. Tempo beats. Favorite song I've been listening to this week. Y'all already know Beyonce dropped Morning Dew last week, and yeah, on repeat. Donkey donkey donk, donkey donk, donkey 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 donk. Future just released his album, The Real Me. I haven't got a chance to listen to the whole album yet. People out here giving bad reviews about Future. Ho! They talking about, oh, Future not the same. He need to take that shit back to his Pluto era when he had the locks and da 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 da. They cutting locks off now, but he try. People just saying like they're not able to grow with his music. I just feel like he made club music. He made Get Ready With Me music, pre-game music. But I ain't got a chance to listen to the album yet. But y'all tell me if y'all already heard it. Did y'all like it? I got a ping. I need to hurry up. Okay, let's play a game. Let's play a game, y'all. Y'all know we finna do a Q&A, asking for a friend. If you had to have a fight with a celebrity and you won all of their money, who would it be? I said Oprah because Oprah is an evil person to start with. She getting older now. I'll take her ass up through there. Let me get that check up off you. I want that money. I would not pick nobody like Beyonce because I'm trying to get Oprah money so I can go hang with Beyonce. And I will sign that NDA, girl. Should you spend a block on an ex? Let's say y'all didn't really like break off on bad terms. Y'all were just different stages in life. I really don't have an answer right there because I be feeling like once I'm over a nigga, I really be over them. I don't like to give people extra access to my life. But also, I think we all got that one ex. I think we all got that one ex. Like whenever they hit us up, oh, I'm coming. What you need? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got that one person. I am so fucking messy. I'm so messy. I really gotta grow up. And see, that's my problem. I'm not growing up. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I know we talk about me not having kids and shit like that, but I think I do want to have at least one child because I'm really too fucking childish, y'all. Like, I'm gonna be that type of parent pulling pranks and shit on my kids. Like, they're gonna learn a lot from me. I think I should have at least one. What's the best decision you've made ever? Locking my hair up. And I never was a bald head, chicken head. But I did used to wear them little side ponytails with the fan, spike it out or whatever. But I will say this is the longest and the healthiest my hair has ever been in my life. And I know it's a lot of dead hair in here. That's exactly why it's called locking up. But my hair is still healthy. Like it doesn't break as much. You can Bitch, you can tell. Look, I ain't even trying to flex for real. But look, who you know? Then I do my own hair. Like when I tell you shit like that put me at the top highest of the baddest bitches of the categories. Like I do my own hair, nails, makeup. Like my maintenance upkeep is all on me. But the hair is what I'm most proud of because my mama used to do hair. I ain't never seen my mama do no locks in there, but she used to do braids and weaves and all that other stuff. But sometimes when I do my hair, y'all, well, not sometimes, anytime, every time I do anybody hair, not just mine, I immediately feel like my mama's spirit be coming over me because when people hair come out fast as fuck, they be like, God damn, can't you put me in the game? Or when, mine. When I do my shit, I be like, bitch, I am surprised. You know what I'm saying? Tell a story about your father. Okay, so often I talk about my mama. I don't really tell y'all much about my daddy, but I'm just gonna tell y'all. First of all, I grew up in a two-parent household, if y'all didn't know that. My mom and dad wasn't really married, but y'all know what they say when people be together for like 7, 8, 9 years. They do that common law marriage shit or whatever. Being that my dad, his birthday is coming up, y'all. His birthday is coming up in a couple of days. It might be right before y'all get this video or the day of y'all get this video. I don't know yet. But my dad, like, I was really a daddy's girl, y'all. And he used to spoil me. I want to say right up until he died. Like, he died when I was about 13, but he spoon fed me until I was 13. Like, literally, when I lost my dad, that was like the most painful thing in my life because who's gonna teach me the game? But he taught me so much at those very young years or whatever, like he just taught me a lot. I remember a little when I was a little girl, I used to go fishing. You gotta be quiet on the creek. I used to do everything on my dad. Like we used to have horses, cows, pigs, chickens. Like we had a whole farm, and I used to always be out there with him tending to the farm. When he passed away, I knew the farm was going under because I was still too young to operate it like how he was operating it. And his brother and them, they really wasn't farm guys like that. But I remember this specific day. He was barbecuing, y'all, and I just wanted to be like my daddy so bad, y'all. Cause he was outside with his shirt off and shit on the grill, whatever. Y'all, why the fuck I go in my room? I went in my room and pulled my shirt off. And I walked outside with my shorts on and no shirt. Like no bra or nothing, y'all. Just no shirt. Yeah, my mama came outside fussing out of stuff. She brought my shirt and I just never forget that time. Now I got hella other stories on my dad or whatever because the man really did spoil me. Like, and this is exactly why it's hard for me to find a nigga nowadays because it's like, okay, I gotta pee, I gotta move on, I gotta move. Oh my god, I gotta pee. Oh, okay, we almost at the end. Best prank I ever pulled on somebody so far. So y'all know I prank Bunda all the time, and I think our best prank was that cigarette prank. Now I do have it on my channel. I'll try to link it down below. Hopefully, because I keep forgetting to link shit down below for y'all. I gotta do better. The cigarette prank I pulled on Bunny because Bunny don't smoke no cigarettes. And so we riding in his car and I had said, Bunny, can I smoke this? And he never looked. He thought I was talking excuse me, he thought I was talking about my blunt. So I lit the cigarette and I think he smelled it and he was like, what the fuck? He just started cussing me out, y'all. I will link it down below because I think that's the best prank that I've ever pulled. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode, y'all. I really hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I know I'm rushing. I'm putting the edge of my seat, y'all, because I really do have to pee. So make sure y'all like, comment, share this video, subscribe to the channel so y'all get more videos. And look, I don't like y'all fake ass hoes starting to unsubscribe to my shit. Stay subscribed. Press the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Love y'all. See y'all in the next video.
Let's go. Drop it down low. Drop down, drop it down low. Low, low, low to the ball.